Forget Paris and Rome. Hidden between Europe's giants are miniature nations with massive natural beauty. In 7 minutes, we're decoding their best-kept secrets. We often think of Europe in terms of its giants. France, with its sprawling vineyards and towering Alps. Germany, a land of immense forests and powerful rivers. Spain, with its vast, sun-baked plains. These titans of the continent command our attention. But what if I told you some of Europe's most breathtaking scenery is hidden in plain sight? They're tucked away in nations so small they could fit inside a single national park. These are the microstates, pocket-sized powerhouses of natural beauty. They are the jewels scattered amongst the giants. Think of it like this: exploring a big country is like trekking through an entire jungle. Magnificent, but sometimes overwhelming. Exploring a microstate is like discovering a single, perfect clearing. It's a concentrated world where every waterfall, every cliffside, and every mountain peak feels more intense, more personal. You don't need a massive landmass to deliver a mighty punch of natural wonder. From the high Pyrenees to the heart of the Mediterranean, they offer a different kind of wildness. Accessible, intimate, unforgettable. Let's blast off to our first destination, high in the Pyrenees Mountains, wedged between France and Spain. Welcome to Andorra. This place is a vertical world, a kingdom of stone and sky where the mountains aren't just a backdrop. They are the entire stage. Most people come here for the skiing, hitting the busy slopes and then heading home. But they're missing the real treasure. In the summer, when the snow melts, Andorra reveals its true secret. A network of over 70 glacial lakes or estanys, scattered like sapphires across the high-altitude landscape. These pristine bodies of water are the lifeblood of the mountains, hidden away in remote valleys. Our target is the Tristana Lakes, located in the northern Ordino region. While some visitors take the cable car for a quick look, the real adventure is to hike the full circuit. The trail winds its way up, past wildflower meadows buzzing with life, until you reach the first lake, Estany Primer. It's stunning, but don't stop there. Push on, climbing higher. You'll reach Estany del Mig, and finally the magnificent Estany de Més Amunt, nestled right under the stark, rocky peak of Tristana. The air is thin up here, the silence is profound, and the water is so clear you can count the stones on the bottom. This is the Andorra most people never see. This unique elevation fuels a microclimate where alpine flowers blaze with color and golden eagles ride the thermals. Best time, late June to September. Transport hack: the local buses link the valleys. Pro tip: start early for clear skies and empty trails. From the high mountains we plunge down to sea level, landing on a sun-drenched rock in the middle of the Mediterranean. This is Malta, an archipelago nation known for its ancient history and fortified cities. Beyond the golden limestone walls of Valletta and Mdina, a wilder Malta awaits. The coastline here is a dramatic masterpiece sculpted by millennia of relentless waves. Forget the sandy beaches packed with tourists. We're hunting for the secret spots: caves, arches, impossibly blue lagoons. Our first stop is not the famous Blue Lagoon on Camino, which is often overrun with boats. Instead, we head to the southern coast to find St. Peter's Pool, a natural limestone swimming bowl, a local favorite you reach by a short coastal walk. A little further along, Kalanka Bay is even quieter, with the same crystal water and perfect diving ledges. Surprising fact: Malta has no permanent rivers or lakes. Fresh water comes from desalination or rain-fed reservoirs, making the surrounding sea central to its identity. That's why its sea caves and coastal formations are the archipelago's true natural wonders. Local secrets: best time is late spring or September to October, when the sun is strong and crowds thin. Transport hack: rent a scooter to weave village roads. Pro tip: hire a self-drive boat in Gozo to reach secluded coves like Vidil Gasri, inaccessible from land. This is raw coastal exploration at its best. How you find Malta's true wild heart. Now, let's zip back to the heart of the Alps. A nation so small and serene it feels like it's been plucked straight from a fairy tale. Sandwiched between Switzerland, Austria. Liechtenstein is a prince's realm of soaring peaks, verdant valleys. Most travelers see it as a quick stop, a place to get a passport stamp and move on. What a mistake. This tiny principality, just 25 kilometers long, is a hiker's paradise, crisscrossed by over 400 kilometers of pristine, well-marked trails. All the grandeur of the Alps with a fraction of the crowds. Our mission is a section of the Liechtenstein Trail. The full 75 kilometers are fantastic, But a hidden gem is the historical high-altitude path above Triesenberg, through lush forests to staggering views over the Rhine Valley. You'll pass ancient walls or settlements and feel the history underfoot as the path draws you toward Augustenberg and a summit perspective that feels on top of the world. Here's a fun fact. Liechtenstein is the world's largest producer of false teeth. This alpine beauty is also a giant of artificial smiles. Timing is everything. Visit June to September. Transport hack. Alai Mobile Day Pass reaches mountain trailheads. Pro tip. Download the Liechtenstein Trail app for maps and audio stories that turn your hike into living history. You can hike across the entire country in a day. From the quiet Alps, we dive into the heart of glitz and glamour on the French Riviera. Welcome to Monaco, the second smallest country in the world, famous for its Grand Prix, opulent casinos, super yachts. It's a concrete jungle, right? A vertical city with no room for nature. That's the perception, but it's wrong. Monaco has ingeniously woven nature into its urban fabric, creating stunning green spaces that cling to steep cliffs. At the Jardin Exotique, thousands of cacti and succulents cling to the rock, with paths offering panoramic views of the Principality and sea. And beneath it, the Grotte de l'Observatoire, a prehistoric cave world, cool and silent beneath the city. Surprising fact, Monaco has the world's highest life expectancy, nearly 87 years. Some credit the daily Monaco workout of steep streets and stairs. Local secrets. Visit gardens on clear mornings in spring or autumn for vibrant color. Transport hack. Use the free public elevators and escalators carved into the rock. Pro tip. Don't miss the Princess Grace Rose Garden, over 4,000 roses. More gardens per square mile than any nation. Our adventure now takes us to the Italian peninsula, where two of the world's most unique microstates await. First, San Marino, the world's oldest republic, perched atop Mount Titano. From fortress towers, dawn spills over rolling hills. The Costa dell'Arnella Trail on the lower slopes offers rare upward perspectives few ever see. Most tourists stick to the three famous towers, Guaita Tower, Cesta Tower, Montale Tower. From fortress on a hill, we leap to Rome. Vatican City, the world's smallest sovereign state, famous for St. Peter's Basilica and the Sistine Chapel, but it holds a green secret, the Vatican Gardens. Over half the territory is lawns, ornate fountains, and shaded forests. Access is restricted. Book a guided tour well in advance. The reward is profound peace and beauty. San Marino isn't in the EU but uses the euro. And the Vatican? It even has its own official football team. Not a FIFA member, so no home games. Their landscapes, Mount Titano's natural fortress, and the Vatican's man-made paradise, are living symbols of sovereignty. To discover them, timing is key. Late spring for clear views, or late autumn for color. Transport hack for San Marino. Park below and ride the cable car. Thrilling views included. To visit the Vatican Gardens, you must book a guided tour online months in advance. The only way in. Pro tip for San Marino. Hike a section around the mountain at sunset. Watching the sky change over Italy from this ancient perch is truly epic. Oldest surviving sovereign state. World's smallest nation. About 50% green space. We've journeyed from the sky-high peaks of the Pyrenees to the sun-scorched shores of the Mediterranean, and from the fairy-tale Alps to the heart of ancient Rome. We've uncovered glacial lakes in Andorra, explored sea-carved pools in Malta, and hiked the alpine trails of Liechtenstein. We found vertical gardens in Monaco's concrete jungle, discovered the fortress views of San Marino, and secret green spaces of Vatican City. These tiny nations prove you don't need to be a giant to be epic. Their small size concentrates adventure into a potent, unforgettable dose. More than quick passport stamps, they are worlds of their own, fiercely independent, with wild hearts just beneath the surface. They challenge us to look beyond the obvious. The hidden trail, the secluded cove, the quiet garden, proving adventure thrives in the smallest places. This is your call to action. Think small to find something big. Skip the crowded capitals and set your sights on a micro-adventure that delivers macro memories. So, which one will you explore first? Andorra, Liechtenstein, Malta, Monaco, San Marino, the Vatican? Which mini-nation surprised you? Comment your favorite. Subscribe for next week, Europe's Underground Wonders. Grab your free mini-nations travel checklist, link in bio.